Hello everyone, this is Highlander from MTG Cardsmith doing another custom Magic the Gathering card review. And today we're reviewing a card by Tox, a new cardsmith to our channel, but I've known Tox a bit, spoken with him a little bit. He's cool. He comes out with some pretty out there ideas, which I like. And he's given us a card here called Golden Sands. So let's see what we got going on. Excuse me for my burp. This is a common. I love me some commons. It's a 2-mana white sorcery. It says search your library for a desert card. Put that card onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Searching for a glimmer of hope in endless grains of golden sands. Okay. So, first thing we got to do is take a look at all the deserts that there are out there. Desert. Wait, deserter. Okay, let's just find all them deserts. There's 20 deserts. So I believe they're all colorless. Oh no, they're not all colorless. So you can actually get colored deserts. They come in tapped, of course, but the thing puts them in tapped. Here's a desert, deals 1 damage to an attacking creature. Blah, do some stuff. You know, things and stuff. Oh, Painted Bluffs is a desert. Look at that. Deserts. Survivor's Encampment. Okay, so there's quite an array of deserts. A lot of them add colorless, but not all of them do. In fact, there is a cycle of deserts here that are colored. So what do we think about Golden Sands? Well, I mean, it's a fine idea, certainly, but I think I know you guys probably know where I'm coming from or where I'm going to go, which is this being a white card I find very strange. Now, white has been known to search up lands from time to time, okay? But I believe they're almost always plains cards. So let's see. White, search for land. Let's just do this here. Okay, plains. Plains. Okay, plains, land tax. Yeah, that's a plains. Oh, this guy actually puts it onto the battlefield. Interesting. Oh, this side is 2. Okay, sorted by release date. Okay. Okay, this goes to your hand. If defending player controls more lands than you, search put it on. Okay, these actually put it on the battlefield. I was not expecting that. Loyal Warhound also does that. These are all conditional, though, right? These are like if the opponent controls more lands than you. Put them in your hand. On battlefield tapped. So, again, almost all of these are if an opponent controls more lands than you, you put on the battlefield tapped, right? Keep your land tax. Wins. Okay. All right, so we kind of get the idea here. So this just being a straight up unconditional ramp spell, and also color fixer in white, I think is just going a little bit too far. If all deserts were colorless, then I might feel better about this. But the fact that we've seen deserts that are in all the different colors, I think makes this card just too green. It's just too green of an effect. And not only that, but a 2-mana unconditional ramp spell, they don't really print these anymore. I mean, listen, I know that there's rampant growth, right? Rampant growth is sort of the old classic, right? And I'm sure that they printed this card a million times in Commander. But as far as standard or let's not say standard. As far as modern card designs go, they don't print cards like this anymore. These are always 3 mana and have some additional bonus on them. Or it's a creature that you can interact with. So, for example, there was a recent card that did this. Let's see, search, land, green. Let's see, it's a sorcery creature, I believe. Emergent Sequence, this is what I'm thinking. So this is like a fairly recent 2 mana ramp spell, but the difference is here is that land becomes a creature, and so the other player can then interact with it. This is kind of the direction they go with these. If it's a 2 mana ramp spell, it's a creature, and the other player can interact with it. If it's uninteractable, it's 3 mana. And they also do the same thing here with artifacts. Like I don't know, I can't remember the last time they printed a 2 mana artifact that generated mana. It's almost always 3 mana nowadays. So you're kind of way under rate here as far as ramp spells go. Even in green, which is the ramp color, and you've made it a common as well. So yeah, so I have to say, like, while this is kind of neat, I'm not sure that I am really okay with this. The fact that you're sort of breaking color boundaries and also breaking sort of mana cost boundaries, if that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, one thing you potentially could do is have this thing create a like a desert token. So instead of being able to get any desert out of your deck, which is, again, having that kind of selection is better than most ramp spells, right? This allows you to get any desert and put it onto the battlefield tapped. So, like, you could have like a toolkit of deserts. You can have deserts of multiple colors, right? And those lands will also have additional effects. I mean, you know, not only are you getting ramp, you're getting selection here, like good selection. I mean, yeah, a lot of deserts are colorless, but not all of them. So, what might feel a little bit better here is if you, instead of searching the library for your desert, putting it on the battlefield tapped and then shuffling, is if maybe this just says, like, you know, create a colorless desert land token with, you know, tap, add colorless, something like that. And I would probably make the cost 3, or say if an opponent controls more lands than you, that kind of a thing. So, I mean, the other thing is, like, does white really want this effect? It doesn't feel like white generally would want an effect like this anyway, right? I mean, it is a good effect, and you would probably play this in like a white control deck, but outside of that, it's a little strange in white. That's that's my point. So, interesting idea here. Because I think the idea of, like, being like, okay, well, white can ramp, but only like colorless ramp. I mean, that's like something that I can maybe buy, but I think the way you're going about it here is just too much. It's just too much right now. So, interesting idea, but I think I have to give this one a 6 out of 10. I just don't think that this is. I think this is breaking too many boundaries here to be okay in my book. Others may think differently, but that's just my personal opinion. So yeah, just 6 out of 10 for Golden Sands. I'm I'm all for trying new things in certain colors, but I think it has to be done in a certain way that feels like it belongs in that color. Like, for example, black gets ramped sometimes, but usually the way it works for black is it'll say something like, whenever a player taps a swamp for mana, they get an additional black or something, or or it's something temporary. So yeah. Anyway, okay. So I'm done talking about this card, but so yeah, 6 out of 10. Tox, I know you make a lot of really cool cards. I'd love to see more of them. I just think this one's maybe a little bit too out there as far as the boundaries you're breaking. So, okay, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.